Most anticipated Cowboys to watch in training camp. This comes from Ben Grimaldi, our guy at the Cowboys Wire.
That guy makes a damn good pizza.
Grimaldi. Isn't it chocolates, too? We have chocolates.
That's Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli, okay.
And they're double dipping at Disney and at
you.
Universal. They had stores at each park when I was there.
Okay, here we go. The 2023 version of America's team has a great feeling about them right now, and there's some highly anticipated players to watch in Oxnard. The Cowboys have no shortage of stars about to take the field. These are the most anticipated players to watch in Cowboys camp. Number one, would you like to venture a guess at number one?
The number one guy we're most interested in seeing.
Yep.
I think some people would throw out guys like a Michael Gallup.
Michael Gallup is a good guess.
Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith's another really good guess.
Deuce Vaughn could easily be number one just because of his name.
And Deuce is exciting.
I want to know if Tyron Smith can stay healthy, and I want to see Scooney.
Well, Scooney for sure, and then the two new guys, Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks.
Well, we
just named the whole team. It was one of us had to be right here.
None of you were right.
Wow.
Let's
keep guessing. Let's
go around.
It's Micah Parsons.
It's Dak Prescott.
It's Dak Prescott.
It's Dak Prescott.
What a crap list.
I could see that. Yeah. How's he doing this new offense? That should be number one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, and I can't wait to see that new hairdo up close in person as well.
There's rarely a time when the quarterback isn't the center of attention, and that's always the case with the Cowboys. Prescott's new year will be closely monitored because of how last season ended. Okay, so they got Dak Prescott.
It ended with him pooping the bed. He got to San
Like the
Francisco and he's
previous
like, "Wait, everybody's just pooping themselves here." Every time I look at a curbside, he just took a dump on the field for 4 quarters.
Yeah, and we'll evaluate that. We will. We'll evaluate. We'll say how many the wipes and stuff like that.
You become who your friends are, man. Watch out who you surround yourself with.
Exactly. Number 2. Brandon Cooks.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Brandon Cooks. Dallas offense didn't have an adequate weapon at wide receiver or enough speed. I think Lamb would like to have a word with you about that adequate weapon thing at wide receiver last year. But to make sure they didn't make the same mistakes this season, they traded for Cooks to open up the passing game. On the level of, should he be number 2 in your mind, or is he on your list at all?
Yeah, for sure. He absolutely is. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how they use him. I'm excited to see him and Dak, the chemistry they've built, and we'll watch him build in real time and hopefully making some plays down the field.
Yeah, they looked good already at minicamp together, so I'm pumped to see how that carries over to training camp.
Yeah, it's a veteran receiver. It's a veteran quarterback. They've been in the 8-9 year in the league. We know what they're going to do.
I hope so. I hope you're right about that.
That's a snooze fest.
Number 3. Number 3.
You don't care to see Brandon Cooks.
Hey, General, look, Cooks
going to
just
get
made a
1,100
catch.
yards.
Whatever. Let's wait till week 1.
Yeah. Where are we going to lunch? Okay, here we go. Number 3, Mozzie Smith.
Ooh, there we go.
There's always anticipation when talking about your first-round pick, and the fans will watch Smith intently as he enters the initial camp with the Cowboys. They talk about his selection wasn't applauded by everybody, so it'll be interesting to see if he can make believers out of the naysayers.
I'm really excited for the one-on-ones with him and Biotish, and then let's hope Zach Martin gets to camp.
Well, let's hope we get to watch him. We didn't even really get to – last year, I don't know, did they not do it? We didn't get the pass rush one-on-ones that we all love. And that was annoying.
They don't do it as much under McCarthy.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more competitive.
Yeah, let's not be afraid.
That's why, to me,
Coach.
I talk to people if they schedule practices right, you don't have to work with another team because – the offense will work against the defense, and it's good enough, and vice versa. But you got to schedule the practice the right way and able to do that. The next one is Deuce Vaughn. You guys mentioned that one about his situation.
Got one, guys.
Tyler Smith. Smith is the next one here. And he's no longer a rookie, but plenty of eyes will be on Smith as he begins his second season. There'll be a lot put on his plate. And there was a lot put on his plate in the first season, but the lessons he learned and the full offseason of work, Smith should be ready to make the cornerstone or considerable leap in year 2. And then as we speak here, the final one, and it's just been added to the mix, is Zach Martin. Late addition to the mix, Martin's recent threat to hold out makes him a surefire member of this list. Personally, I don't think he's going to hold out. I just don't. I just don't see him paying fines and all that stuff. Maybe they work something out, but I just don't see that happening.
Hope so.
Those are your list of some players that at least Cowboys Wire and my guys are looking at as well.
I'm going to be eyeballing. I think we all are Tolbert. I feel like he's going to be a huge top
absolutely. Yeah, and maybe the wide receiver that has going to have the most critical eye on him will be Tolbert. Every drop, every route, every really good one-handed catch.
Now here he is, king of the Crusties, Brian Broaddus.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm watching right now the United Waters crew. They're boat salesmen. They're having like their pre-game talk over here behind us.
Yeah.
And like they're getting pretty serious here.
Looks like the head man just gave a damn good speech.
He gave a great speech.
Kind of
right
rallied the troops.
Yeah, they're all dressed.
Get all these people the perfect boat for them.
Yeah, exactly.
You
like
don't sell three a person, you're fired.
Yeah, it's almost like Nick Saban. Like he's got the coaches around, and they're all kind of paying attention to what's going on. They got some beautiful boats behind them, by the way.
Boys, we're gonna be moving some metal over the next 3 days.
Yeah, be on your game. Don't drop the ball here. Kind of thing. But anyway,
I'd like to salute my my guys at D&M Leasing for dropping off my new truck. By the way,
congratulations on that. I was worried about
Anthony and Clay.
I was going to maybe give you rides because I was worried about the air conditioning situation. It's like 107, and you're wearing the full German coach outfit that you do every day for soccer.
Yeah,
and that you might be a little bit too warm.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about me passing out due to that, Brian.
No, I'll pass out.
I'm not quite that crusty yet.
Yeah, you got to worry about me passing out. That's the problem for sure.
That heat will get you.
They will get you.
I think actually driving around with no AC for a week, though, has
Make you
further
tougher?
conditioned me for it.
Oh, has it?
It's not bothering me.
Yeah,
wow, that's
I'm
crazy.
fine.
It's good for
I didn't even need
practice.
water last night for 90 minutes at practice.
Wow.
I was
I'd say you're conditioned.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, if you guys could be a boat, like one of these boats behind us, which boat would you be? I kind of know what kind of boat I would be.
I think I'd go Stingray. I feel like you're built for speed and for comfort. You can kind of leisurely be cool in that thing, but it can also give you some zoom.
I thought you were going to be a good old-fashioned tugboat, Willie.
Tugboat? Yeah.
They don't have that here.
I haven't seen any tugs.
No, okay.
Well, boats.
Used to be the barge.
I'm gonna tell you this.
They have a little boat.
They have a lot of little boats.
Little boat.
They have some little boats.
Maybe a little yacht.
A little yachty. There we go. I'll tell you what. This pontoon boat right here is what I would be. See that thing right there? It's the Cowboys colored, and it looks like you could just kind of float around, have fun.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
The one down that you can't see is like extra long. It's got like a breakfast nook in the back.
Oh, yeah.
No, that thing's bad.
Do a crawfish boil back there.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm going for a regular boat instead of a pontoon boat, it's got to be one of the ones that you can go underneath, and it's got the bed down there.
Yeah. Well, they got those. They got those like those Miami Vice, those cigar boats,
little cigarette
boats. Back, I think I said cigar. Cigarette boats.
That's scary.
Tell you what, don't talk about cigarettes in my family.
When those boats get going like 80 miles an hour, and like only the motor is in the water, and the thing's just like it's flying above the water, that's not stable.
They've got a few of those in the backpack. If you want to go check that out,
they got the Malibus back there. Those
got to be an
adrenaline
junkie.
You got to be a junkie to do that.
Yeah, only Sonny Crockett's manhandling a cigarette.
Oh, Miami Vice.
Or Tubbs.
Number one new
Tubbs,
show.
Tubbs wasn't much of a driver. He just kind of he looked good.
Yeah, but he rode shoddy with the best.
Had a hell of a revolver.
He did. Like shotgun too is what he was dealing with as well.
Oh, these guys are getting fired up back
there. They are.
I'm
telling you, they're about to put their hands in the middle. They're about to put their hands in the middle.
I feel so good. I knew I would.
Freaking go.
I'm gonna go houseboat. By the way,
houseboat would be good too.